Okay, folks. Just to give you a little more clear idea of this noble entry, I have Shirley Hudson here with me, and Shirley has graciously agreed to do a brief interview, just in order to give you a better idea about the noble entry. So, Shirley, thanks so much for doing this. Appreciate that.
You're welcome, Vic.
Um, so, just briefly, could you give people just a bit of an idea as like how this entry technique has been such a big help to you, and what role would you say this entry technique has played in your own performance this year?
Well, Vic, I took a look at the last 3 months of my counter trend trades and realized that 90% of those were actually noble entries. Using this technique, I've been able to limit risk. And a couple things that it's done for me is it's made the counter trends more profitable. If it sets up correctly, then I'm in. If
Hmm.
it doesn't, I just bypass the trade and next,
Yeah,
don't even take it.
exactly. Yeah, because we actually started going over that. I think it was, you'll know this because you've been in the coaches corner a long time, but I think it was back in late summer, early fall last year we started showing this quite a bit. Does that sound about right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and I know you really latched onto it. You've been sort of the resident expert in these noble entries and that. Now, look, I mean, obviously, I did this little course up on this technique. I think it would be a big help to others. But from your point of view, as someone who's had a nice turnaround in their trading performance this year, how do you think this would help other people? What would it do for them?
It would do several things. In my opinion, it would also reinforce for them the importance of keeping an eye on support and resistance on the higher time frames. And as you approach those levels of support and resistance, keeping the average daily range in mind,
Right.
watching to see if price proves it's going to stop at a certain point, not jumping in on the trade right away as a counter trend, but wait for the noble entry to set up. You have much lower risk and a much higher percentage of risk to reward to risk
Right.
by using this particular technique.
Yeah, it really does set it up nicely. Well, that's just perfect. You know what? I just wanted to just have that brief little interview and go over those points because I think it's nice for people to hear it from somebody who actually uses it all the time and to get a little better idea how it's helped them. So thanks so much for giving us that little bit of information. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Vic.
Okay, and thanks everybody, and hope that's helped. And best of luck with your trading.